Okay. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Probably want to thin down here with Sanctuary. Um, yeah, don't want to open Cavalry here. Probably want to get an Ironmonger and a Rat Catcher. Not too worried about Cardinal because I don't think any pile is emptying super fast. Um, a couple Ironmongers and then probably switch to Village Greens. Draw with Werewolves, Sanctuaries plus buy, Cavalry maybe, but it doesn't do a ton here. Um, Payload's going to be Treasures, which is fine. Um, yeah, and this, we're going to draw with Werewolves and Village Greens, and we're going to thin with the Rat Catcher and Sanctuaries. Probably just one Rat Catcher. Could see getting a second one. Certainly if the money works out later, but could also kind of see getting a silver here, but I think I'd rather get the Rat Catcher first. I end up with 2 money. It's not really that big a deal. Okay. So here we're going to discard anything we see that's not a Rat Catcher. Worst case is by far if the Rat Catcher is the card that we reveal with the Ironmonger. Um, guess I shouldn't say that that is the worst case by far. The best case is if we like draw copper, reveal an estate, discard the estate, draw a Rat Catcher, play the Rat Catcher, draw copper by Sanctuary, and have a Rat Catcher down and be triggering a really nice shuffle. That's the best case scenario. So let's hope for that. That's a 4/7 times we get the worst case. Cool. Um, so now, do I want another Rat Catcher? Do I want a silver? I think I want another Rat Catcher. So the thing is, like, ideally, I would rather thin with the Sanctuary than with the Rat Catchers. But I don't think the small number of points is really going to make the difference, and I think being thinner faster is just too big an issue. Uh, but you do hit 5 here, and so I have 2 Ironmongers. I think I'm going to switch for a Village Green now. Ironmonger revealing Village Green is great. Uh, if that were to come up, we'll take a Sanctuary now. I could next turn this Village Green. I probably don't really want to do that though. In fact, I think what I'm going to do here is only call one of these Rat Catchers. And then I could next turn the Village Green, buy a silver. I'll have 6 cards there if I play 2 Ironmongers. No, we're going to this turn the Village Green as well. Okay. What do I want here? Answer is another Village Green. This way we get a call to trash the last estate here. Although there's a 50-50 chance this works out very badly for us. If... Wait, never mind. It's not a 50-50 chance at all. Okay, well, we need a silver. So we're going to be nice and thin. We need to start getting werewolf and more econ up. We don't need to spend any more buys on thinning. A second sanctuary at some point may be nice, but we need to be getting our draw up. We might use cavalry for some of that draw. Because we're pretty village heavy at the moment. We'd prefer using werewolf generally, I think, but we will probably use some amount of cavalry at some point. So the only things that have been trashed are my 3 estates. So I've thinned 4 cards and you've thinned 2. You're getting an embargo, which seems just odd to me. I just don't really understand what the purpose of the embargo is. Okay. We know there's 2 village greens down here. So let's exile this. Let's play this one as a knight and grab a gold now. And yeah, the purpose of knight there is mostly just that I didn't want to draw the village greens dead, but also, drawing wasn't actually helping me, and the attack does not quite nothing. Especially you don't have any village greens, you're completely reliant on ironmongers. Let's see what you embargo here. I don't think there's anything great to embargo. My guess would be werewolf is probably the likeliest, but I can just get cavalries, and I can probably get werewolves still. But you're drawing pretty well, and your econ is fine. Guess this means I'm behind. Well, I take that back. I guess this means I'm behind where I could have been. Behind in terms of play. I'm first player, so I think I'm probably still ahead, actually. Keep this. Exile. Next turn this. If I go gold cavalry here, I can afford a 5. Want another platinum instead, I think. And a silver. Just hope to draw. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. The rat catchers are not going to do anything anymore. We'll be using cavalries to supplement our draw here. $19. This should be... This could be Sanctuary, Cavalry, Platinum. You shouldn't be getting cavalries, though. See, this is maybe my advantage. Well, I have fewer coppers left in my deck. I have a couple advantages. I have fewer coppers left in my deck. I also have more consistent villages. If you just go double platinum, then that's not really doing much for you. Okay. Um, discard that. 10, 13, 17, 18. So I want to go Sanctuary Cavalry. And platinum. So I don't want to exile Swell. We concede a horse. We're going to try to build relatively big here. Yeah, you might have a terminal space issue here. Most of what you want to add is, oh, when you did it this way, I think if you had your terminal space issue, you probably wanted to start by taking a cavalry there. This seems premature to me to get this colony. Oh, maybe it's not quite. Yeah, your problems are only going to increase, though, I think. So we're going to assume we're going to need to play this horse. Going to play a sanctuary now. Don't want to exile. Okay. So let's discard that. Play this cavalry. Sank this thing. Play the horse. Okay, so we're going to take another cavalry this turn. We want to next turn the village green again. We want to go what? Platinum cavalry here. Platinum something cavalry probably, right? I don't know what the something is though. 13. Could be a lot of things. Just a village. And I can colony now. And I can play this village green if I need to, and I can buy cavalries if I need to. It's still a little bit up in the air, up for grabs, but there's some interesting interactions with Fleet and Mountain Pass here. Oh, this is not a good turn for you at all. Oh, okay, so you're cavalrying now. Sure, you're going to continue to have village issues, though, I think. A lot of your deck is... Also might see the platinums pile this game, but a lot of your deck is treasures. You top deck that, you play a werewolf. Well, okay, I guess it. I think you wanted to play werewolf before sanctuary so that you could trigger a shuffle with the horses in it. Oh, I guess you have a lot of horses to get. So you should probably take a village here or fleet. Okay. I think I like the village better. We're going to need to play these horses, at least a couple of them. I'm going to discard that. We can play that later in the turn. We only have one green card to exile, so this is fine. Let's not exile now. Let's end our actions, grab a cavalry, discard that, do this, play the werewolf, cavalry, village green now, cavalry, village green next turn, buy. Let's take a colony. Let's take, no, fleet, and I think I'm going to go with a province now. Could go with expand. Let's take the province. Let's see what you want to bid here. I have 22, or 27 money in my deck. That's worth noting. Okay, so if I spend 12 here, it's a little more than a colony's worth. You have 11. Not sure about that, but I think you're going to continue to have village problems. I want to make the game go longer, right? So guess I should have figured out how much money you have in your deck. You have more than me? No, you have 3 I have 4 platinum, you have 3. So you have 15, 18. You have exactly 22, huh? Well, that's kind of a problem. That is kind of a problem. If you double colony here, it might be really bad for me. I think I need to hope that you have a dud turn in that case. And you should be able to play 2 cavalries here, right? Oh, maybe you have more than exactly 22. You still have some coppers, right? There's 5 in exile here, 5 in exile there. That's 10, 14. You have 1 copper, so you have 23 money? So you should exile this copper. It's not going to do anything for you. I can also get potentially 2 more money than the 27 that I'm calculating. You should double colony here. You should have exiled the copper. But yeah. What? You're buying a copper? I don't understand that. Okay. So, if I take a colony now, then you have 24 money. If you go colony, province, duchy, so I'll be at 44. You go colony, province, duchy. That gets you to 52, 58, 61. And that's just bad for me, right? Because you're going to get a fleet turn also. So I should go province. What should I get with the province? 27 money. I don't think it's expand. Could be a fairgrounds. How much is fairgrounds worth? I don't have any estates, so I have copper, silver, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Obviously, if you go double colony here, that's pretty bad for me. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, it should be worth 4, right? So I think we're just doing this. And mostly hoping that you don't draw everything here. Not that that's particularly likely. Well, you haven't gotten a village effect yet. Ooh. Well, you should still have enough money to double here if you can get the money to. If you can get the money, if you draw it all. But this also looks like no more village effect. Well, you are going to draw all your money here, so this should still be double colony. But now you're going to have a bunch of cavalries in your deck, and not nearly as many horses. I mean, obviously, I'm just going to score as much as I can here. I have no other choice. I think I'm losing. Trashing the Ironmonger hurts, but not really that much. Yeah. This is 20, 23, 20. Oh, the last card is a Sanctuary. I can't even try to hex you. Hold on, maybe I can. This is 20, 23. 27. No, I can't. Because if I buy cavalry, I'm 1 money short. If I buy triple province, oh, I just lose, right? Triple province is only 18 points. I just lose. Yeah. Maybe the mountain pass bid I needed to go the other way, give you the points. That's probably what I needed to do, right? So then I go deeper into provinces and the game lasts longer. I don't know.